oppose it with all my heart. It's far greater than that. We've seen the we've had the thin edge of the wedge. We've seen the tip of the iceberg. I don't believe that this is over. I believe more is to come. And I've looked at every solution. And yes, I am going to run at the next election for the Informed Medical Options Party. I'm going to contest a seat in the upper house here in New South Wales because I want to bring humanity back into politics. I want to stand as a face for human dignity, for the rights of man to be able to make decisions about their life. It's not the right of government to make these decisions. It only tells you we don't trust you about anything. They do not trust us. Well, we have to bring back trust to the people. People in business, people in driving their car, people in all walks of life are very capable, have been capable for many years to make standard decisions about their life. What they're going to take a medication. You know, if I'm going to have an operation, and the doctor will ask me, are you allergic to anything, like asking anaesthetics? If I said, oh, well, I'm allergic to anaesthetic, it would be done deal. We won't do it then. But if I were to say to my doctor now, well, I actually believe that I'm allergic to vaccination. No, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you stupid nutcase. You must be an anti-vaxxer. We don't have to like you anymore. In fact, get out of my surgery. Like, this is what's happening with people. All of a sudden, I've been relegated to the fools category, the idiots category, and I'm not afforded any natural sympathy, and this has got to stop. This has to stop. It's not the Australian way. It's not the Australian we grow up in. So thank you, everyone. I count it an honour and a privilege to know you all, and I do hope that I could stand and represent your voice in that house at this time next year. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. Can I get a show of hands? Last year in November, who attended the Millions March, that massive monumental rally at Hyde Park? Who attended? Who remembers that? Massive. Well, let me introduce you to the man that put it together. He's been doing this for years, way before the freedom movement, and he used to only get 10 people to a protest. But here he is now, Mr. Mike Sims. Put your hands together.
Sydney, make some noise! Down this side, make some noise! This side, louder! Yeah, this side better, you have to look at my bum. I want to pay my respects to the Gadigal people and the land we're on today. Pay my respects to Uncle Max Harrison. He worked on every event with me. In Sydney, this is the first event I've spoken at without him, so much love. All the speakers today, round of applause for all the speakers. The organisers, John the sound man, and the legends that were doing this long before, like Smoking Joe back here. I just want to play a little game. I've done this before, I want to do it again. So I'll do a sentence, because when I first posted this post around, a lot of the comments were like, everything's back to normal. You all heard that? Everything's back to normal. So I'm going to say a sentence and you're going to say it's not normal. Can you do that with me? Okay. I lost my job 10 months ago and I'm still not allowed to go back to work. It's not normal. I arrived in Sydney 3 days ago. Half the people in the mall are still wearing masks. They're trying to make you eat bugs now. People are still fighting to release the names on a suppression order from 1990. England has banned the vaccine for pregnant women and children under 5, but we're still giving it here in Australia. It's not normal. Nothing we're going through is normal. And to be honest, before 2020 came along, that wasn't normal either. You know, that's why some of us win this fight. It's not normal for a baby to get a hepatitis B shot on its day of birth, when the hepatitis B shot is made for people that share needles and for people that are sex workers or have a lot of unprotected sex. So that's not normal to give that to a baby. That's not normal. The flu shot was brought out in the 90s for your grandmother and your grandfather. And then they started giving that to babies too. It's not normal. It's not normal. Our First Nations people are still fighting for land that was taken from them 230 plus years ago. We have homeless people living on these streets. Well, as people said before, we're sending money overseas. It's not normal, and I could go on forever, and so can everyone else, but I just like to make these things quick. So thank you, Sydney. Thanks for coming out again and again and again and showing up, because this isn't normal. But there's two problems I've realised. A lot of us try to blame everyone else. We blame the elites, the Illuminati, the Freemasons, the Queen, the politicians, the people who haven't woken up. Is we're looking for a saviour. Same answer. Will we think Mac's going to save us all? Will we think a politician's going to save us all? We think, who else is there? We think Ricardo Bosie's going to save us all? Donald Trump, people still think Donald Trump's pulling strings behind the scenes to save us all. Again, you've got to save each other. Turn around, meet the person next to you, because I've been travelling around the country, and I'm going to regional towns, and they are doing it properly. They are meeting each other in their communities, on the phone, calling each other and saying, we're meeting at the town hall this Friday night. That's what we need to do, because when shit hits the fan, as we know, when we're not allowed to do this kind of stuff, we need to be able to stay in touch and do this kind of stuff without the guys up the back following us on social media knowing what we're doing. So make connections, this is what this is about. Many of us have met here for the first time, and we keep doing this, so make connections, don't go home and not a new person. And here goes the rain. Peace out, Sydney!
Thank you. Don't go anywhere, guys. Marul, Burnham, Burnham. I'm sure many of you have heard of Marul. What are you doing in the rain, Marul?
The traditional custodians of the land on which we gather here today. Thank you. I would like to pay our respects to the elders past, present and emerging, and we thank them profusely for the successful custodianship of and that they have done for our land and looking after the southern great nation we call Australia. I'd like to also pay tribute to Uncle Max Harrison, my late partner of 24 years, Indigenous lawman and elder from the Yuin Nation. His wise counsel and teachings live through us and with us as we practice his teachings in our everyday lives, every moment from day to day, and we will live out his legacy through respect, unity, truth and connectedness with Mother Nature. Thank you, Uncle Max. One of Uncle Max's greatest sayings that we remember was that nature is our greatest teacher of all, and over the last 2 years that has certainly been revealed to all of us. Congratulations on all the people surviving the last 2-year regime. Whether that was because you changed your job or you resigned from your job or you moved in with your parents, or you wrote letters, whatever it was, even if you for a health system, and it's become a sick system. And it's up to us to set it right and to start looking and doing things to change this. And we do this by making a start today. You become the change. You take the responsibility. You grow your vegetables with these general health. They have relived a medical apartheid before they had a colour apartheid. Now all of us are experiencing a medical apartheid. And I remember Gladys Berejiklian saying publicly on the news, "I won't stand near anybody that hasn't been vaccinated." Nation will save you. You have to connect your head and your heart together and use them both. And I remember reading some many years ago when we were working on helping the children that were being damaged and injured. And there was a cartoon put out by Looney, who's quite controversial. And that cartoon went something like this. There was a mother, the baby and the doctor. And the mother took the baby to the doctor, and the doctor said, "Hand me your baby and I will vaccinate it against disease." And the mother said, "But doctor, I have some doubts." And the doctor said, "What? You doubt medical science? You believe in these fringe-dwelling myths? How dare you? If you don't give me that baby, I will vaccinate you against the doubt you have." And the mother finally finds her intuition and she says, "I am taking my baby and you can stick your intellect you know where." So yes, hold on to your intuition and use it where needed. Be kind to each other, and if we are going to be spiritual beings and we're going to have a beautiful reset and we're going to move forward, we need to move forward as loving beings and helping each other, as it's been said today, and not segregating and blaming people. And we do congratulate Denmark on their move to bar any vaccines to everybody under 50 years of age. Now, up until now, this is the final thing that I'd like to say. Up until now, we have had our health being robbed and stolen, and our immune systems robbed and stolen. So our health has been Big Pharma's wealth. And now, from this moment forward, we are changing that to our health and our wealth. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Put your hands together. Guys, come on, big clap. Guys, the next speaker, I'm calling up a doctor. I'm sure you've heard him speak. He's an academic, he's an intellect, he's a scholar. He's got a lot to say and he can articulate an argument. Dr. Stephen Chavura, please put your hands together. Big clap for this brave man.
Thank you so much, Matt. Thank you. What an honour it is to be here today. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming out. It's just a beautiful thing to see. Recently, the Therapeutic Goods Association, the TGA,